The hashtag Eastside podcast is sponsored by Dr. Raphael at the Bronco Injury and Chiropractic Center, located at 24777 Greenfield Road, Suite 201 in Southfield, Michigan. They have a $70 special, which includes a 30-minute massage and a chiropractic adjustment.
Hashtag Eastside is also sponsored by Off the Muscle Apparel, photography, and videography.
Now enjoy the show.
Black Cash Gang. You will. Look, hashtag Eastside, it's our vision. We finna talk about all the shit that y'all didn't. We with the gang been missing, tell it how it is. Wanna hear the real, and every week you should be tapping in. Ay, sports, politics was just a lot of shit. Every episode a different topic, we acknowledge it. All three of us hitting out the box like the lottery. Full course meal, you other stations just economists for real. Hashtag Eastside.
It's Auntie Neek, and we back in the building. We in your earwaves.
We in your earwaves. What's good? It's Mel back again.
And we have a guest today. It is AUDY Boaz from Boaz Studios.
What's the deal?
What's going on? Huh?
Ding, 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 ding.
AUDY, if you haven't been paying attention to the episodes, AUDY is responsible for our graphics, okay?
Yes, sir.
Our shit is epic.
Definitely. We've been getting really great compliments on that.
That's good. That's good.
Thank
Hell
you.
Yeah, I can't wait till I boss my life up, put my logo on the chain.
The logo... Oh, you just talking about the E though, right?
The E.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you was talking about the whole picture. I'm like, you gonna put my face on the chain?
That, when I'm really balling, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get the whole thing.
I'm like, you gonna put my face
And
on
it's
the
gonna
chain?
be like a square.
Oh my
and it's
God,
gonna be
got
like
chicken like that already?
a picture frame. It's on the way, man.
God damn.
It's on the way.
Okay, I hear
Wait till we
that.
start doing them live shows.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm trying to drop me a chain too, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Chicken, rubber band.
There you go.
So, baby, if you're listening, baby, I need a chain. Hashtag Eastside.
Baby ain't got nothing but crickets for you.
You ain't break eye contact.
Okay, none at all.
Oh, man.
Crazy.
So, what y'all do this weekend?
Y'all want to start?
Yeah, tell us
Tell
about your
us
weekend
about your
first.
fantastic
Oh,
weekend.
no, I want y'all to start. I heard it was pretty nice back here in Detroit.
When shit
And-
popping?
What was shit popping?
I don't think I did nothing this
Wasn't hooping in the
weekend.
streets?
Nah, I ain't really do shit. I was chilling.
They ain't break no fire hydrants open.
What I did this weekend?
No, it ain't
No,
get-
it wasn't
Oh,
that
it's
hot.
not?
Now they
Oh,
might have
okay, my
did.
bad,
They
my
might have
bad.
started that today though.
Oh,
Yeah, today was the hottest day. It was 67.
Might have
today.
started that today.
It was 70. The lodge was crazy.
What?
The light is
Bam.
always crazy.
Yeah, but y'all want to talk about what I did?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell us about your amazing
I
weekend.
went to Miami.
Whoa.
Went to
Random trip.
South Beach. And
No,
Random.
no, it was for my birthday. It was for my birthday. So
happy birthday.
thank
Happy
you.
birthday.
Thank you. I appreciate it. But it was real nice. Miami is like it's a different kind of place. Like a lot of times you just see like South Beach or whatnot,
Yeah.
and you think everybody running around in bikinis and thotting and whatnot. But
Right.
I was downtown, so downtown is like a lot more like laid back, relaxed.
Oh,
I think
okay.
you got like, kind of like a different, almost class of people when you go downtown versus like the beach. Beach is like where all the tourists at acting up.
Yeah, that's where everybody is
Yeah,
with
yeah.
them big ass drinks and shit.
Yeah, Patron bottles floating in the water. And
I was
everything.
definitely living through you on Instagram. I'm like, oh my God, I may have to go back to Miami. And
Yeah, it was
everybody knows I don't care for Miami.
Yeah.
I hate Miami. But I guess it's because I was in South Beach.
Yeah, like Ocean Drive too. Ocean Drive is like another like good place to go. Like all those like on South Beach. Ocean Drive is just like a totally different place versus like the actual beach. So
Okay.
like being on the beach to me was like probably the worst part of the trip. It was, man. There was a whole lot of shenanigans going on that beach. But besides that, yeah.
Was it some fights or was it like little twerk parties or something?
Nah, man.
I can just imagine.
Little twerk party.
Was it niggas like, them Vine videos where it be like a mob like 20 niggas and one of them got one of them big ass speakers on their head and running, mobbing and shit.
It was a little of that on the beach, but it was too much. Put it like that, it was just too much. I'm like, all right,
A lot of wildlife out there.
A lot of wildlife.
Tell us about the wildlife.
Couple sea lions.
What?
Couple manatees.
Manatees, beach whales.
Yeah, beach whales.
What is wrong with y'all?
You know what be? You know how a whale just be laying on the beach. Like, where the fuck this nigga come from? Like,
Just
washed
saying it,
up.
huh?
he seen some of them. I'm not gonna say the word. Just say I always say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not starting with this.
That's exactly what he talking
I'm not starting
about.
with this today.
We had a pre-conversation.
This nigga is hilarious, dog. Talking about walruses and manatees.
No, it was a lot of walruses on the beach, but I was going to
And
try to
two
let that one
pieces?
slide.
In 2 pieces?
Man,
Y'all are sick.
the whole swimsuit just blending in. I ain't know what.
Oh, God.
Man.
Oh, the nude? They the nude ones?
Man, it was crazy.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but like I said, it was
Looking like a glop of peanut butter.
A glap?
A glop, a dollop.
a
I
dollar.
thought you said a glap. I'm like, who uses that word? Where does that even come
A
from?
glop. GLOP.
Okay, I thought you said glap with an A.
Nah, clap, clap. That sound like some shit some New York niggas say, like when they beef with each other, or like on a battle. Clap, 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 nigga. Clap, clap.
You and
clap.
your theories. New York. Even though it
I'm
sounds...
philosophical.
You are. You are.
See this headband? I'm extra philosophical today. You know
Where'd
what?
you
You know
get
what
that
I'm saying?
headband from?
Off the muscle. Y'all better look.
Yeah. Oh,
The
I didn't see
motherfucking
that.
logo. Oh,
Exactly.
Nice.
He needs to have it to the front. Like, he got it off to the side.
Courtesy of the mob.
Okay.
You can't tell me about headband placement on 2K. You get to put
Yeah.
the logo on the headband wherever you want. Okay, and I'm 2K today. I'm Syracuse.
What did we
Mellow.
say a couple episodes ago? Niggas be playing 2K.
You know it. It's therapy.
Am I like the only nigga that don't play 2K?
Man, you got to get in it, dog.
Bless you.
I just ain't had the time.
You gonna fuck with that God of War?
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck with it.
I gotta fuck with it after the playoffs.
As soon
though.
as I recuperate my money from the strip.
Oh yeah. Oh
I'm fucking with
God.
the God of War.
I thought you said from the strip. I'm like, you went to the strip club down there.
Hell nah.
I'm like, yes.
I went to the club.
I was excited. I'm
Man.
like, yes.
That
Trick
shit
Daddy.
ran off
Hell
of cocaine
yeah.
for sure.
Make it rain.
Okay.
The club opened up at 11. Don't close.
Till what, 4?
The whole weekend. It's 24 hours. No, you laughing. I'm serious. Like I'm like, what time the club closed? He looked at me crazy. I'm like, do it close? He's like, nah.
That's crazy.
24 hours. Yeah, it opened up on Friday, and I think it closed down like Sunday.
Can you imagine being drunk trying to get like you got girls dancing on you and it's 7 a.m?
Oh, it ain't none of that. Them shots $72.
Oh God.
When I was in Vegas, you know, the clubs don't close till 4. No, they close later than that. I take that back. We was in the strip club till like 5 o'clock in the morning. We had literally just got there at like 11. Didn't realize it was 5 o'clock in the morning.
You looking at a nigga that's trying to be in bed by 1.
Yeah, there you go.
Fuck all
In
that.
Vegas, you will never be in bed by 1. You don't even sleep when
Watch
you're in
me.
Vegas.
Man, what?
Watch me.
That's going to be the worst trip of your life, and you will not have experienced
How?
Vegas.
How?
I was up for
Hotel
3 days
sleep is
straight.
amazing.
Up for 3 days straight, and it was well worth it. Well worth it.
Man, these old
Listen.
bones ain't up for the task.
What?
Man,
Well,
that-
it was a couple years ago. We
Yeah,
didn't
that's
take
what
that
I'm
back.
saying.
It was a
That
couple
rest,
years ago.
that rest is clutch, man.
Yeah, after
It's
25.
not when you out of town. When you out of town, especially if you're going to Vegas. Like if you were going somewhere that was more relaxing, worthy, then yeah. But Vegas, you don't sleep in Vegas. Who does that? Who does
I for
that?
sure took some naps.
I'm taking naps.
You can
everywhere
take
I
naps.
go.
You cannot take naps, Mel. You cannot.
Mel don't wake up from them naps.
Mel take 6-hour naps.
Oh,
That's
man.
sleep. You're
Play it
sleep.
while you're hating. Play it while you're hating. Play it while you're hating.
That is sleep. Mel would be like, I had a nap.
Niggas mad on the hashtag Eastside podcast because I take naps. What type of shit is that?
That is sleep. If it's past 3 hours, that is sleep, Mel.
I know
Seriously.
what kind of naps Mel be taking.
Mel wake
Sleep.
up.
He be
Mel
taking
wake up
sleep.
at 5 a.m. B.
Nell be taking them kind of naps when you be like, oh, we about to go to the toy store, talking to your dad, and he go to sleep, don't ever wake back up.
That
Hell
sounds-
It be
yeah.
12 o'clock. I'm like, I thought we was going to the toy store. Hell,
Yeah,
no.
it's over, bro. It's
Tell
over.
my childhood was fucked up.
Wrestling
I
just
see,
went
because
on.
you did a very terrible. That was terrible. I'm like, dang, I don't think I had that. Like, I don't know. That was a real.
Hey,
That'll
parents be there
traumatize
like,
you as a kid.
Yeah, let him sleep. Let him sleep. Target closed in 15 minutes. Let him sleep. So yeah, what you eat down there, man? Like, what type of restaurants was you checking out? Did you eat some squid? Was that you?
Yeah. I ate some squid. Some
The hell
grilled
what you
squid.
doing, boy? You fancy.
No, I mean,
Cultured.
yeah. I mean, I know like
Send the word.
calamari. Is like
I feel like I'm
octopus,
cultured, but squid?
it's not bad.
Tentacles?
I mean, if you ever had like calamari, it's like in the same line.
I'm
so.
allergic to fish. So I don't be
Oh,
playing
are
with
you?
that shit, bro.
Okay. But no, like they seafood is really good. They had 3 restaurants down there off of Ocean Drive, and they all named Prime. So they had like Prime 112, Prime Italian, Prime Seafood. And it's like the craziest thing. Like, I mean, you know, you could tell like people that go there like millionaires or whatnot, but they cater to like, I guess, like a younger crowd. Because a lot of their people are like, you know, that come in there, basketball players and stuff like that. So you sitting down eating, and it's like really fancy, you know, high class restaurant, but they playing Jay-Z. So like the ambience down there is just like totally different, real nice. And
Jay-Z is very fancy.
Yeah,
That's
he
what's
is,
up.
he is. And I mean, it was like a good soundtrack to sit there and eat. But they had like 3 restaurants, so I went to all 3 like each different night.
The prime name just had you intrigued. Like,
No, but it was like really good, and it was kind of cool like to go to each restaurant because each restaurant had the same menu, but they had changed it up. So it'd be like Prime 112 was like the steakhouse. Prime Italian had a steak, but then they have like a lot of other Italian dishes, and they had Prime Fish, which had like all the steak, had a little bit of Italian, and had like some fish dishes. So it was cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
that's what's up, man. I would have been like, yeah, I like prime rib.
you know
I think these niggas got that grade A fire prime rib. All y'all niggas named Prime. Which one of y'all got the prime
Yeah,
rib?
man.
You ain't trying to see if they got some filet
Filet mignon.
mignon.
Filet mignon. Let's get it. I need some of that good tender juicy shit.
Did you go to the museum of ice cream? I want to
No,
go.
I didn't. I was supposed to go. Didn't even end up going.
I'm sick because it was one in LA and it closed.
And this is like the museum. Like, so they had real ice cream there?
No, but they got like sprinkles.
See,
I
knew
don't
it.
know. I haven't
They ain't got
been.
real ice cream at the museum
They
of ice
probably
cream?
do have ice cream, but I haven't seen anybody
Okay.
with ice cream there. I just usually see them playing in like the sprinkles. They got like a swing and something else. So
Okay.
I don't really know what the background is, but I wanted to go. And I wanted to go to the one that was in LA. But that didn't happen. They closed.
It sounds like it's more like an art museum.
Probably
more
is.
than it is like
More
actual
so.
ice. Because I'm
Yeah.
thinking like they got ice cream like from 20 years ago.
They got,
It's the museum of ice cream. What?
it's like a type of place that's like meant for you to take a bunch of pictures for
Got
Instagram.
you. Yeah.
That's true.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
That's true.
I see that you did go to something great. You went to the Miami game.
Yeah, I did. He
she was
got
hype.
busted though. It was real nice, man.
Boy, that boy Ben Simmons is a bad man, boy.
Man, you know what? He was put on a good show, but just not all that great.
Yeah, D-Wade tried it though.
He tried it, but
Nah.
them knees giving out.
Why the fuck did you wear a white button up?
No, I
Please
ain't
don't
wearing-
tell me. I was about to say.
No, but I ain't know that. Like I pulled up and everybody got on white shirts.
They've been doing
And
that
I'm
for
in all-
years.
yeah, I
They've been
know,
doing that since the
yeah.
Shaq days.
For real.
The white button ups.
Man, and
that
I'm
shit
in
looks
all
so
black.
annoying. Like y'all look so fucking lame.
I never seen so many white shirts in my
And
life.
what they got on fucking Rockin' Revival jeans and fucking cowboy pointed shoes.
We're
and
talking about
shit.
the fans, right?
Yeah,
In
the
the
Miami
crowds?
Heat games in the playoffs, they wear white button-up shirts.
Oh, okay.
They actually gave you a white shirt as soon as you walked in.
Really?
A white button
That's
up?
really
No,
nice.
not a white button.
I'm about to say they balling.
They
If
got
they can
it,
afford
yeah,
all them
yeah.
buttons. Them buttons add up.
No, they
Like-
gave you like white t-shirts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you get what? You took it?
Yeah, I took it.
Hell yeah.
I
you
brought it
better-
back on.
Man.
Who did they play? Why you were there?
Philly.
I was drunk. Yeah, don't ask me.
Wow, he wasn't even. He was just there for the
I was just
experience.
there.
He was just like,
I took one
didn't even
Snapchat,
know it
that
was
was
a
it.
game, really.
I feel like that's a must. Like going, if you go out of town during the basketball season, you got to
Yeah.
check out the arena and shit. Go
Any
check it
sports
out.
event. Any sports event.
Hell yeah. I ain't really fucking with football like that right now.
Really? I went to a baseball. I went to my first baseball game in Toronto when I went. It was a nice game.
Did you fall asleep?
No, I actually was up.
Baseball is so lame.
So damn.
I probably
boring.
wasn't paying no attention to it, but I was there. It was
Nah,
up.
yeah, I ain't never went to a baseball game and actually paid attention.
That shit, no.
I don't pay attention to
It's
any
cool.
sports.
The scenery, I guess, is cool, but the actual sport, I can't do it.
They need to start letting them take steroids again.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's when Sammy Sosa and all that.
Start
that's when it
knocking
was
that bitch
exciting.
all the way
Yeah.
out the park, like into Buffalo Wild Wings and shit. The ball just flies somebody's plate like, what the fuck?
At the top
I
of the
got it.
roof. Yeah.
It's macaroni on it, but I got it.
Wait, macaroni at Buffalo Wild Wings?
You know, some people be dabbling and
Trying
experimenting
shit.
with sides. You know, some people, like, probably not us in this room because we know better, or like people that we related to, or like people that's closely around us. But you know, it's people of other cultures that might try some B-Dubs macaroni and cheese.
Do not try B-Dubs.
I don't even know if they got macaroni and cheese on the menu. That's just the first thing I caught that came to
Mel.
mind.
Mel has tried B-Dubs macaroni and cheese.
Nah, I'm more of a potato wedges guy.
Yes, loaded, right?
Yeah. Cheese on it.
Cheese on it.
Yeah.
I don't really.
You don't do the bacon?
Nah.
Gotta do the bacon.
Wow, exactly.
Like I look at bacon, like I know everybody don't eat bacon because it's pork, but to me it ain't pork. It's just seasoning. It's flavor.
there
Like,
you go.
I don't even count it. Yeah, like I don't even count
Do you hear
bacon as
that?
pork.
It's seasoning.
It
Bacon
is,
is
man.
seasoning.
You put bacon on, bro.
That's a word for niggas.
Because I'm not eating. I don't like turkey bacon. I'm not eating turkey bacon.
Turkey bacon is trash.
Trash.
Historically trash.
I really don't rock with bacon that much. Like, it's very rare. Like, if I get a burger, I get some bacon on the burger.
Wow. Anything bacon should be on, it needs to be a burger, the potato wedges, a burger.
Hell yeah.
Breakfast.
Yeah.
Breakfast.
What?
Yeah.
Some bacon, eggs, and some grits. Oh my God. Amazing. And then you mix it all together.
Nah, see, I'm tripping now.
You try
I
it.
eat everything like once at a time.
Yeah.
Y'all are some kids.
No, you gotta have the stiff grits too. When you get a dollop, you just stick on the plate.
That's crazy. Y'all need to mix y'all foods.
No.
Yes.
Why you eat like a prisoner?
That is not eating like a prisoner.
Yeah, it is. You gotta hurry up and get that shit down.
That's sick.
I'm
So
gonna just mix this shit up.
So when you eat this one at a time, are you eating like all of your bacon and then you're eating all of your eggs?
No, like
I eat my sides
piece.
first.
Yeah.
Because the meat stay warm longer than sides.
So you eat your French fries and then eat your burger?
Yes.
Why would you eat them together?
Because
That's
the fries
crazy.
get cold first.
That's crazy. So wait,
I don't like cold fries.
you don't eat those mashed potato bowls from KFC?
I eat the potatoes first.
You don't eat those mashed potato bowls from KFC?
No, I don't eat KFC.
You
I
are
was about to say people say.
I mean, I get that, but I'm saying you don't.
Nick probably eat church chicken. She be eating anything.
That's crazy.
What?
I need some okra from Church's Chicken for sure, but
Okra slap.
I cannot believe that you wouldn't eat one of those mashed potato bowls. You are really sick in the head to not mix your foods. That is really
I don't
insane.
eat that shit no more.
I really don't even know you anymore.
Now that I got choices, I don't eat KFC.
We got
no
Captain
more.
J's. And
Yeah, I go to
That's true.
Popeyes.
I get they strips. I ain't
Yeah.
messing with no chicken wings from
Yeah,
Popeyes.
they weird.
Yeah, no, I ain't.
They weird, man. They put a little tink chicken.
Yeah. Anything they get flown and shipped already fried, I ain't messing with it.
I ain't know that, but
didn't know that.
I fuck with them tenders though,
Yeah, the tender slap.
for sure.
I can't
sure,
believe y'all
for
don't
sure.
make sure.
You know what? Actually, well, I wouldn't say I lied, but I don't consistently get them, but I have got them a couple times. Them, I think they call the Nashville hot tenders at KFC.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
They're real spicy and they got like a pickled taste or
Yeah,
something.
it got
to
pickles
too.
on them.
Oh, okay, that's what it is.
They put pickles on top of them, but I
It's
always
to calm it down. It's
Okay.
to
I
calm
always
down the
tell
spice.
I always tell them not to put the pickles on there.
Yeah, it's to calm down the spice.
Okay.
They pretty tasty.
I ain't trying it.
Y'all are really sick. Not mixing foods. Who does that?
No, I can't do that.
Sick. So, where did Boaz come from?
So Boaz came from it's crazy. That's not crazy, but I guess it's kind of weird how I got the name. I thought of it. Boaz, is from the Bible. So each year, like around like the holidays and whatnot, my mom would do like a Boaz prayer with the whole family. And basically the prayer is just, centered around, bringing wealth and success to the family. So I don't know. I guess I just kind of adopted the name like AUDY Boaz because I just felt like, sometimes you got to speak, into fruition what you want.
That's true.
If you want success, if you want wealth and stuff like that, you just got to kind of put it out there in the universe and, hopefully it'll find you. So
That is wonderful.
That's deep.
That was a great.
Steve.
what y'all thought I
Breakdown.
just made it up?
I don't know. I probably thought you meant.
I don't know because I was calling you Trick Daddy Audie.
I mean, I was Trick Daddy for a minute.
I was calling you Trick Daddy Audie. Just
Back in them college days.
then at one point I wasn't even just calling you Audie. It was just Trick Daddy. Period.
What?
What?
I didn't even know he was already doing
Oh,
that.
man.
No, you know what it would be is that, we'd be at like all the parties and whatnot, and I always buy people drinks. So that's how I got the nickname.
I was never
Trick
there. I
Daddy.
used to just hear the stories like, yeah, Audie was doing this, and I'm like, why he never do this when I'm around? Like, I need to see him in action. Like, I need to see Audie in action.
But that's why I
It
just
wouldn't
think,
happen.
like for people to have fun. So, the first thing I think is like, oh, let's get everybody drunk.
Yeah. See, and I'm like the opposite. Yeah, everybody need to be high.
I ain't drinking that.
Fuck
Sick.
that lick, man.
Yeah.
I can't be out here topsy turvy. One drink minimum.
Minimum though.
Yep.
Okay.
Maximum. I should say.
Maximum.
Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't even catch that.
Yeah, that's why I'm like minimum.
I ain't even catch it.
See,
Okay.
my niggas always catch me when I'm slipping.
Got to.
Nigga be on my head like, damn. I can't even say wrong colors. No, that's fuchsia.
I do. I did that with the mic. Anywho, what happened to Carpe Diem?
Oh,
For
man.
the people who don't know,
Tell her what
Say-
Carpe Diem is.
Oh, Caesar Day in Latin? Or what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, or what it was.
Okay, well, what it was. What it's going to be back. It's coming back, yo.
I don't know. But Carpe Diem was a clothing line that I started probably about 4 years ago? No, 3 or 4 years ago.
You had it
I was 22.
It was 2013 though, I think.
All right.
I could be wrong.
Okay.
You
it
know
might
better
have been.
than
I don't know. It might have been. But I mean, it was a clothing line, and for a while I thought it was doing pretty good. You know, it had pretty good success. I think a lot of times that people forget or don't really look at is that how much it costs to run a business or how much it costs to, make products and things of that nature. And at the time I wasn't working. So, I was pumping all my money into, this clothing line. And at the end of the day, it was kind of, I was a college student. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to do it to the best of my ability. But at that specific point in time, just kind of ran flat, kind of got tired of I guess the runaround, always having to give shirts out and stuff like that. And I'm like, you know what? I wasn't trying to make money, but at that point, I'm dumping more money into it than what I'm really seeing back. So I think at that time, I just gave it a break. I never really meant to, stop doing it. But over the time, not graduated, but I moved on to doing artwork. And I kind of seen that was more of my niche to do artwork for people. Because I always used to have people ask me who does the artwork for your clothing line? And I'll tell them, I do it myself. And, some people would ask, could you do artwork for my clothing line? And then some other people, probably feel that they didn't want to, have me doing artwork for my clothing line in there. So, I think just the transition into doing artwork, I felt like it was more of my space.
Gotcha.
Yeah, not saying I would never do clothing again. It's just I feel like there's people out here. I mean, I have a couple ideas sitting in the back of my head, but I think at this point in life right now, it's kind of harder for me to actually, execute it how I would want to execute it. Because I felt like if I did it to this extent, 3-4 years ago, I kind of be selling myself short if I came back and half-assed it.
Right.
So I want to make sure if I do it, I got to graduate because now I'm in a better space in life. I'm doing a little bit better. I can afford to, pump more money into a business.
Yeah.
I had a graphic art business, which I can take that money and pump it into it to, kind of build the brand. But at this point, I'm kind of looking at doing something else besides graphic art. Okay. And I don't know if it's necessarily having a clothing line, but I definitely want to open up another business that kind of continue to help others.
Okay.
So that's how I look at Boaz Studios. It's like a business that helps others.
Bring back.
I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna bring back something. I'm gonna do something.
He cooking, man. Let him cook.
Yeah,
the pressure is on.
I
like that.
I'm not the only one.
I was definitely thinking the Carpe Diem code. It'll be a great time for it to come back because the game is fucked up. At the time when you was doing it, the game was really pumping. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of shit going on. There was a lot of everybody was starting clothing lines.
Yeah.
So it was the market was kind of saturated. But so it's with saturated markets, it's a popularity contest.
Yeah.
And a lot of quality shit get overlooked.
That's
so
very true.
It's I understand why you fell from, step back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You took the step back. So it's it make perfect sense.
I think another thing is that I was approaching in such a business sense.
Yeah.
And at that time, it was kind of a popularity contest of, who came out with the clothing line and, who was the most popular. And I'm trying to do business. People hitting me up, can I get a shirt? And I'm hitting them with prices, and they going to the other guy and getting it for free.
Yeah.
So,
but that's still what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. And I mean,
definitely. I
feel like that's a culture that we all have to work on as being younger individuals. Is that at the end of the day, we got to recognize business for business. Businesses don't run on love, and that's something I kind of learned the hard way. Is that I can give out 10 shirts, and them 10 shirts each costing me $30. That's money out of my pocket.
Yeah.
You may or may not, wear the shirt, tag the shirt, get a shirt to whoever you say you're going to give it to. And at the end of the day, I'm the one taking the loss. And if you're not, if you don't have your business set up to the point where you can take losses, it doesn't really work out in the long run. So if I got shirts, $2, $3, $5 a piece, I can afford to give those shirts out more. Which, that's why I do praise simpler designs on shirts. And when people come out with clothing lines, I always tell a lot of my customers, look, make sure that whatever logo that you have is marketable to the sense that you can put it on, a multitude of different things and build a market for yourself.
Right. Because
if you don't have product in the market, you don't really have anything out there to say, oh, this is my brand.
Yeah.
So, I think that was kind of like the biggest wall that I ran into. At that time, I was really trying to conduct everything as a business, and it was kind of like in the atmosphere of when people really wasn't treating it as a business.
People was looking for handouts.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
then it's another thing that makes it complicated with business is when you're dealing with the art. Like you're a creative, you're an artist.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like before you were a businessman, you was an artist, right?
To a certain extent. I look at myself more as a businessman than an artist because I feel like a lot of times like artists have managers because as an artist you focus on the art so much that you kind of lose sight of the business side of it. So like if you think about like a musician or something like that, really good musicians have really great managers because they are allowed to sit there and focus on their art so much that they can create really great art and don't have to worry about the business side.
Yeah.
Me, myself, when it comes to like designs and logos and stuff like that, I would do the art and I do think that I do have, some creative bones in my body, but I'm more so looking at the business side of, is this marketable for who you want to market this to? Will it work? How does it look? What's the turnaround time? On my side, how much money can I make versus how much time I'm spending working on this particular piece of art? And I think that's just something I kind of learned from like, my day job, having like more of a business sense.
Okay.
At the end of the day, like it's still a business to me. And, I do like to try to, treat all my customers as if, what they have is like really important to me because I want them to like what they have at the end of the day, but it still have to make sense to me business wise. Like I'm not going to spend a month working on one design, just because, you want the perfect design. You can't make up your mind. That's not happening.
Shit, that was almost us.
No, but you know what?
No, before we hit you up, that's what we said.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad that y'all came with the game plan.
Yes, because you made the graphic
Struggling.
for my best friend a few years ago, and that was
Who?
Drea, the
Oh,
mixologist, the
yeah.
mixologist one, and I gave it to her for Christmas.
Okay, yeah, that was.
But I had to pick her brain about it. I'm like, I don't want to have him doing it, but I'm trying to surprise her with it because I couldn't think of. I'm not really good with thinking of gifts, but I thought that was a great idea. She actually enjoyed it. She's actually about to use it now. She's finishing up her
That's
license.
what's up.
I actually had a couple people hit me
That's
up.
a
It's
good
like,
gift.
I want that logo. I'm like, you can't have that. Like, why you think I did it? But
Okay.
I feel like that's a great thing. Like as a friend, like invest in like another friend's business. And one of the main things that a business need is like either a logo, some kind of platform, whether it's a website or something like that. Like I think 3 other people do that kind of thing where they gave their friend like a logo or something like that, or gave their friend like a website. And to me, like that's probably like one of the most thoughtful gifts you can do is investing in like what a friend want to do.
That's really dope.
That's real
dope.
Shout out to me. It's like no,
Nick was the first one to do it. So
That's
like
clutch.
yeah, I need to kind of make up like a little marketing ad or something like that.
Yeah.
You want to gift the logo?
Buy your man's
Yeah, buy your man's logo.
invest in your man's business.
okay, your man's though.
Like a real one. Like a
Your
real
man's
nigga.
in them.
Be a real nigga for once in your life.
Yeah, real.
What?
What?
So, are you happy with the success of Boaz Studios?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Yes and no. I'm happy with how many people I'm able to touch and work with. And, at the end of the day, like I can open up my Instagram, slide down my Instagram and see like 4 or 5 designs that I did of, people either doing clothing lines, businesses, things like that. I guess the one thing that I'm not happy with is that it definitely has to evolve into something else. Because like I said, at the, beginning of it, like I'm still, think of this as a business wise, I want to set up something that, my children are able to, profit from the fruit of whatever company I come up with. Right.
Yeah.
And
definitely.
I know, yeah. Right. I feel like that's one of the main reasons to set up a company or to go into business or something like that. So you have something
Forward thinking.
Yeah, forward thinking. I know a lot of times like people start businesses because it's the cool thing to do. But at the end of the day, I feel like any black business has like a uniqueness to it. Because I mean, black people, we come from a unique set of circumstances, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, and you know what? Not to like get off topic, But like the more that I travel, the more that I see that Black people, as far as like African Americans here in the U.S., are unique. Like if you go anywhere else in the world, you don't really have Black people like you have us here. If that makes sense.
True.
Like you go to Toronto, you don't really have Black people like, you know, what you have in Detroit. You have a lot of like Islanders and things like that.
Okay.
So, you know, it's just a different culture. But anyways, I do want to like grow Boaz Studios into like something else.
What you got in mind?
I don't want to put out, you know, too much.
Not too much.
Yeah, but I definitely want to start some kind of like an actual studio. So one thing I played around with in my mind was like starting a studio where people that lack equipment, such as like a lot of people don't know, but one of the main pieces of equipment I use is a Wacom tablet. And
What you draw on?
that I draw on, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be watching the process.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And it's
That's
not,
exciting.
yeah, and it's not cheap.
So I gotta follow Austin Instagram, AUDY Boaz Instagram.
Yeah.
Like,
Audie with a Y.
Yeah, not the car.
it
My mom
definitely-
wasn't that ratchet. Everybody like, your mama named you after a car? Nah.
Yeah, it shit. Watching him create is pretty dope.
I appreciate
And
it.
then he be doing some hype shit. He had all the hype venues and shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like he be really in his space. His lights be all dim.
Yeah.
He be having his glass of wine. You be
man.
like, wait a minute. Look at this. He's
Hey.
really an artiste.
I had to learn how to tap the power of wine. Wine do some amazing things.
What?
Yeah.
Man, shout out to Wine for the one
For
time.
the one time with the
I
wine.
love Wine.
Y'all ever heard that? Had that Earl Simmons wine?
Earl Stevens?
Oh, Earl Stevens.
Is that what
yeah,
you're
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about?
yeah.
E40
E40,
shit?
yeah.
That shit strong as hell, bro.
Man, that shit good.
Man,
E-
you
Wait,
boy.
E40 is Earl Stevens? Is
Yeah,
what-
Earl
oh,
Stevens.
okay.
Yeah, I said
Let-
Earl Simmons. Earl Stevens.
dog, that wine so damn strong, boy.
Yeah, it's strong, but hey, it do the job.
Man, that shit,
I had to try some.
that shit ain't no joke.
I'm not like a wine connoisseur.
That shit, it's like
I should probably get
it's
into
like
it.
wine and you pour some 1800.
Yeah, it gets to tapping on your shoulder quick.
boy.
Whispering in your ear.
What?
Yeah,
It'll take you
Y'all
down a
getting
long,
lit.
take you down a long road.
for real.
This sounds like something I need to get next weekend.
Yeah, try it.
Yeah, try
The
that
Cinco
shit.
de Mayo.
You be dabbing and shit again.
Don't
That Who Run It freestyle gonna drop real soon. Fuck with that. E40. She might rap like E40.
Yeah, you gonna find out why you talk like that. Like, oh, it's been the wine the whole time.
Man.
E40 say some wild shit.
He has
bro.
a whole I don't even know what to call it, like a vocabulary of his
Yeah,
own.
Yeah, he got his own vernacular.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
that's
he
the
say
word.
that shit.
Yeah.
He say that shit in the songs too. I know because Ant is an E40 fan. I done heard so many E40 songs.
Shout out
from
to Ant.
Ant or hashtag Eastside Consultant. Speaking of hashtag Eastside Consultants, our engineer Courtney over there's birthday is tonight.
Uh-oh.
Courtney birthday.
We have to slide some of this product placement over there to her.
Happy birthday. Our listeners gonna be like, wait a minute, I didn't sign up for this. Hold on.
Right. Don't break it down, Whitney.
Thank you.
I
Thank you for giving
I
me
can't
such
wait.
honor.
We're going to have to get you on camera doing your warm-up singing for the episodes. Because this nigga sing for every episode like it's okay. Like, chill.
It is okay. It definitely is okay.
The microphone be all loud and shit.
So I was actually downtown a couple years ago. This man stopped me. He told me he was an opera singer. He might have been lying. But he had me hit a few notes like, oh, not that one. Not that one. Really like,
Oh, my
not that
God.
one. Gave me his card. It really had some opera stuff on there. And he's like, give me a card. I'm like, yeah. I threw that card away. Because I think he was lying. Because I know I can't
You should
sing.
have went.
I know I can't
You
sing.
missed your calling.
Probably did. I know I can't
You
sing.
could have been
though.
on Hamilton.
But then my music teacher in 6th grade also told me that I had a good voice. Thank you, Miss
What?
Lloyd.
Oh, my God.
But we all sounded
My
different
mama
back in
was
the
so
6th
sick.
grade.
She's like, they
Sounded
put you. She's like, they put you in the choir. I'm like, yes, they put me in a choir,
You was on
mom.
there look like
Thank
you was on
you.
Sister Act 2.
Joyful, joyful, joy. So I know I used to sing lift every voice and sing.
No, chill. Don't nobody want to hear you sing.
She gonna keep on going.
Sing with the heart of Liz. I
Oh,
know.
she's still at it.
Man, fuck around with another. It's gonna be another missing hashtag Eastside. Remember?
You got me messed up.
Y'all wild.
It's gonna be me or you.
It's gonna be you 40%.
Wow, you're gonna keep saying I'm the 40%. Then you telling people that I'm the 40%.
On air, nigga.
This is 50-50. Do not let Mel tell you any different. Do not let Mel tell you any different.
See?
And if anything, I'm probably 70.
If we give you the boot,
30.
if you get the boot, right, I can just have AUDY be your replacement.
I can't
And
replace nigga.
he can do it. He can do the artwork himself.
I can't replace nigga.
I ain't got to pay for shit.
AUDY, watch your back.
Oh man.
Oh,
I don't even need to watch mine. Watch your back. Period.
Yeah, I'm a
He
Shady
coming
boots.
for you, okay?
Shady boots. Yeah, stuffing in my shady boots. I'm Syracuse Mellow today. I thought I told you.
You didn't tell them.
Y'all sick.
You see the headband?
Don't come here with no more headbands. We just don't. Off the muscle, we need just shirts only. Shirts and hoodies.
The headband lit.
You need
She
shirts
mad.
and hoodies.
She's so mad she ain't got no headband.
Mel does not need any more headbands. Period.
I'm about
Because
to
y'all
start
see how
collecting.
he's acting up.
I can't wait till I get my Nike
Baby.
headband and I wear it with the swoosh upside down. Why? Because I'm fashionable.
You are.
You feel me?
You are.
I love the encouragement.
Audio Wave. We coming for best dress. And we coming for Rookie of the Year. And MVP. And everything else you got, we coming for it.
Run
We
it.
coming.
Come up off it. Come up off it, B.
That'd be lit if like Audio Wave had like a award show.
They do.
do.
It's called the Wavies.
And that's
For
what
real?
she's talking
What?
about.
I'm serious. I done found out some of the categories.
Look at the
Can I get a
eyes.
ticket?
Coming forward.
I
I
told
get a ticket?
y'all.
We are
I told
coming
y'all before.
forward.
Remember?
I got my Rihanna Pumas on. You know, Rihanna. Okay, Rihanna, get you together.
Man, what?
Shout out to Treese. This past weekend, she went to Coachella. She did a designer. Which she did a hack for the body lava that Rihanna is making you pay like $60-something for.
That's hype.
It was $2.
Shout out to
I
Treese.
got $2. So just know if you see me this summer and I'm shining,
True.
just know it was
Trees did it.
all thanks to Trill Trees.
Hell yeah. Be glistening and shit.
Okay. Coachella was lit. Did
Yeah, it
y'all?
was.
Did y'all? Okay.
No, I ain't watch it.
You didn't watch it.
No,
You didn't see
ain't
none of the
watch it
clips.
What? Clip what?
I ain't watching that shit either.
I heard Jay-Z.
You didn't watch none of the.
Nah. Like, I don't want to even disappoint
What?
myself. Like, I get to watching Coachella and I wish I was there.
Okay, we gotta
Yeah, I
go
started
next
thinking
year.
back on
Hashtag
life.
Eastside. We there next year.
I don't know.
I heard they had, did they have
That's too big
a
of a crowd.
podcast? Yeah, that is too big of a crowd.
It is,
That's
but it
another
looks
thing.
lit. But I'm so
Yeah.
sad because I be
I
missing out
don't
on all
like
this.
that.
Don't
stuff.
you got to camp out for that?
People be out there sweaty and
Yeah,
musty.
you do. Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta camp out
kind
for
of,
that.
but
Nah,
I'm straight.
nah.
I'll
guess.
catch it when they come to the D.
Yeah, when you ain't
Coachella's
gotta,
not coming to the D. Coach.
I'm talking about the artists I want to see.
Oh, I'm like
Yeah.
Coachella's not coming to the D.
yeah, good luck with
I
that.
don't know where they putting that.
Beyonce coming.
She is, and I'm gonna be there.
I'm going to see that shit.
I'm gonna be there.
So, do y'all like concerts?
Hell yeah.
You do? I don't.
Hell,
I
what?
don't.
See how
You
just
be at some good concerts.
No, you know what the concerts I like is when you go to like the little venue. and
like
it's
Royal Oak Music Theater.
not even that.
Really?
St.
That's too-
Andrews.
St. Andrews.
St. Andrews.
Bro,
Cracking.
DJ Premier and Royce the 5'9" about to do the Drews, and I can't wait.
I need to go there.
I can't wait.
The livest show I ever seen there was Travis Scott and Young Thug.
Okay.
Ooh,
When I
that
said
sound dope.
that motherfucker,
I ain't
rocking.
seen Travis Scott live yet.
I like stuff with seats because I don't like people that close to me.
I love
Yeah.
St. Andrews.
Yeah.
I went. Who I go see? I went to see Currency at St. Andrews. I think.
From Wayne State? Was that Wayne State concert?
No.
Oh, okay.
I just seen
Concert
Currency
used to be
about
good.
4 times. I done been like 4.
For real, you
Currency like my
fan,
favorite
though.
rapper.
Got you.
Him and Kanye is my favorite rappers. And Gucci.
I seen Meek Mill at
Oh, yeah.
St. Andrews. I think that might have been like the
Yeah,
only
that was a
concert.
Wayne State.
Yeah,
That was a
Wayne State concert. Shout out
yeah.
to Wayne State.
Wayne State used to have some
All
good
that
concerts.
tuition we paid,
Man.
it
Hell
paid off
yeah.
a little
What?
bit.
That
Shout out
both
to
Wiz concerts.
Yeah,
I seen Wiz twice thanks to Wayne State. Wale.
He came twice. I only saw him once, and I was
Yeah,
at
he came
Him
Majestic.
and
twice.
Currency came. Him and Currency was at
that was in
General Lectures.
General Lectures. Yeah.
Boy, that sucker was live. Boy.
Cracking.
I'm sick.
That shit
Yeah.
was live. That shit was cracking like eggshells.
Man,
I'm not a fan of concerts, so now that I really think about it,
I
I go to a
love
few of them. I
concerts.
think it's just because I don't like spending money on concerts.
yeah,
I
yeah.
love
That's
concerts.
another thing too. Is like you spend like what
Yeah.
$200 for a ticket. You can't really see them because you still.
I paid that money for that Beyonce and Jay-Z
Boy.
though, because my auntie just took me to that Jay-Z concert that he had at Little Caesars Arena. Amazing show. And I've been wanting to see Beyonce because I really like how much she's perfected her craft.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I want to
she
see her, and I
great.
heard she puts on a show.
Yeah,
Hey, hand me that bottle.
So
Yeah,
I
man.
definitely want to see that. I did go to a Future concert, but I was more hype about Yo Gotti being there.
What?
But
We had to have a whole episode
wait,
What?
excuse me,
to name off all the concerts I've been to.
excuse me.
You say Yo Gotti?
Yeah, what's wrong with Yo Gotti? Excuse
Yo
me.
Gotti got bangers. It'll
Okay,
be a good show.
period. That,
Yeah, thank you.
Wow.
I wouldn't go see him
the
on the
disrespect.
I
I
wouldn't
feel like
go see
y'all
him on the
disrespecting
headliner.
me at this time.
I went to go see a Yo Gotti headliner show. The Migos was performing. After Migos, I left.
That's
I left with the
because you
Migos.
can't have Migos and then Yo Gotti because Yo Gotti music is not as hype as
No,
Migos.
this is when Yo Gotti was like. This was right before Migos dropped Culture. Right before
Migos
they,
was still hype though before
Migos is
then.
headlining that now. Like
Yeah, they
came
headlining
back
now.
around. They headlining now.
Yeah,
Yeah, but no, I've been to that concert. That was really great because I was kind of forced into that concert though.
that's good.
Then I seen Jeezy and Yo Gotti though. I went with Akita and her daddy. Yeah,
Yeah,
I was more hyped for Yo Gotti then too.
Seriously,
Yeah,
how y'all
I think
feel
that
about
was
Jeezy retiring?
I've been to one Jeezy
I mean,
concert.
he ain't did nothing for me since way back.
Y'all ain't like the last album?
I fucks with Jeezy still.
I
Not the
me
last
too.
one. I fucks with the one before last.
Got you.
With
haven't listened
the
to
one with back
anything.
with all there on there.
Yeah,
Dope
yeah.
boy, yeah, Max on.
I just feel like Jeezy now.
that
like,
album slap.
Yeah, like a lot of those like kind of artists is like.
Washed.
No, I don't think they washed. I think they just had their own little fan base.
Me,
You think they washed?
He got a solid ass fan.
Yeah,
base.
that's what I'm saying. He got a
But-
solid fan base.
I can't lie. Austin called it. Like you called it years ago. Like he about to hit the decline.
Oh,
and,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I was like, I was kind of in denial about it. I'm like, no, he ain't. My nigga Jeezy gonna keep going
you can't
strong.
rap about dope
You
forever.
didn't-
But but you know what he can do though? He can tour fast.
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
rest of
he
his
can
life
keep on doing tours
because he
and
got
stuff like that.
bangers.
Yeah.
Like he can always do
Yeah,
a show.
for sure, for sure.
He ain't got to keep making new
didn't-
music.
You didn't think he was gonna hit the decline after he made TM 103?
No,
Wow. So you thought that was a good CD?
he made.
You thought that was a good CD?
To me,
I can't even remember it.
it was
Yeah.
okay.
Exactly,
It
terrible.
was okay. You got to think about it. That CD had like 10 songs on the radio.
Yeah. At the
doesn't
time, it's
matter.
probably
That
slapping.
song had.
No, it was not.
It,
It
wasn't it? I don't
it
remember
did
when it
have
came out.
bangers.
was a garbage CD.
Super
Garbage.
Freak.
Garbage.
That CD has Super Freak.
You want to
on
know
there.
what's so crazy? That's literally the only song everybody can say
I
that
didn't
was
even know
sweet
Super
on it.
Freak was on there.
I do. The
That's
song,
literally the only argument people can
He
say.
had
Like, you didn't hear Super Freak?
Jay-Z,
Like, one
Jay-Z
song?
and Andre 3000 on the same track.
Man, I don't
That was a banger.
I don't even remember
Yeah.
that song, and I love
I
Andre 3000.
do. You know I do.
Okay, so yeah, trash.
Yeah.
Trash album.
That shit wasn't trash.
It was a very trash
Yeah,
album. He
yeah.
made y'all wait, what, 6 years for that album?
It
And
ain't
then
no y'all. You was waiting too because you
I
listened
was
to it.
not. I was listening to it because it was good. It was music that was coming out at the time.
I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but I can't say it's garbage just because it had so many songs on the radio.
It was just a garbage
It
CD.
had to hit somewhere. It had to resonate with people somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Just because it ain't live up to your standards, it
No.
still was solid.
I feel like people be biased though. Like you just said, you was in denial about it, but you realize, like, dang, Jeezy did decline, stuff like that. So I mean, you're real about it. Most people
Yeah.
just don't notice when their artist is being trashed. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? If Drake dropped a trash song like that, what was that one song he came out with that he was trying to diss Meek Mill on? Back
Oh,
to
the
back or
first
something
one?
like that or something
Charged
like that.
Up.
You talking about Charged Up?
That was trash. Everybody know that I
Charged Up was lukewarm.
you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that
That
shit
shit was-
wasn't trash, but
That shit was ramen
yeah.
noodles
Yeah.
sitting on the stove for 30 minutes.
Exactly.
Like, but yeah, man, Drake back though.
I don't think Drake
He never left. Okay,
I'm saying,
I understand.
Hey,
you.
I hate to be on the Drake
I mean,
bandwagon, but he
like
low
what
key
I'm
the
saying
GOAT right
because you
now.
said it.
Yeah.
You used
It was
that
just
as an
it was just that
example.
one song.
Yeah,
But that's what I'm saying. It wasn't no back, so he
but
didn't
actually,
never lose
he
it.
is back because he's back making music and he's coming out with an album.
I'm
So he is back. He was asleep for like the last 2 years, kind of like
But
last
he
2 years.
said
that.
it,
More Life was not hot.
Man,
It
More
wasn't-
Life was so hot. What?
It was not hot.
it
Am I the
wasn't-
only one that thought?
I don't know
That
no
was not
songs
hot.
on there.
And I know like
That shit was not hot.
More Life was fire to me.
I don't
But
know the name of one song on
Gresham
there.
Road,
Only-
More Smoke,
Jill Chester.
Gilchrist Road.
Jill Chester. That shit was dope.
Yeah.
But he said that on the last song. He said, "Catch me in 2018. I'll let you know how it went." Like he was talking about he was taking a break.
Yeah.
And he said, "Catch me in 2018."
He said that shit was like a playlist. Like
Yeah.
it's not an album. Like that shit
Yeah.
was really like
A
Yeah.
playlist.
that shit was real.
It wasn't trash,
underwhelming.
but
It was
it
very
just-
underwhelming.
To me,
Yeah.
it was fire. I don't know,
I'm looking
to me.
forward to his new shit because he been on a rampage.
Yeah,
lately.
yeah.
Like,
yeah, definitely. He got some good songs.
Yeah,
Last
yeah,
Plan
he
is
do.
really great.
I feel like niggas sleeping on that. What's that shit? What's that? The Lemon remix. I like
Oh,
that.
when he was on yeah.
For real.
yeah,
I like
I
that
probably
shit.
slept on it because I think I've heard it like twice.
And that.
I didn't keep up with that.
Diplomatic Immunity.
Yeah.
He had very nice Detroit bars, and
Yeah.
he was like our Detroit adopted son on that shit.
Man,
He said
for
Motor City Casino.
Drake for sure got bars.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's great, bro. Because me and Ant would just listen to this nigga at the crib, and I was listening to Lord Knows, and his bars and his delivery was so great. And I had to think about it like this is only Drake's second album when he did this.
It was.
Yeah.
He said niggas would pull your skeletons out the closet for recreation, like Halloween decoration. Like,
And then Fab dissed him right after that on
Did
the
he?
same beat. Yeah.
For real? Oh, man.
I can't think of the name of the song, but Fab dissed him because he was like, we don't go in bitches' purses, we go in nigga shit or something like that. He said, sorry.
You know Fab my favorite artist.
what?
Yeah.
He break my heart right now. He break my goddamn heart.
Fab is like he real.
You can listen to him. I don't know about favorite though, but that's what's up.
Yeah,
When it
no,
comes
I
to-
mean my personal favorite. Like,
Yeah.
so I went to the club in Miami just to see Pusha T, because Pusha T is like my third or second favorite artist.
Great artist. He's so slept on.
Amazing artist, but I got there and the nigga wasn't performing.
Wow.
Damn, he was just there standing there.
I'm just there, but
I did that in Toronto trying
Yeah.
to see Fab.
yeah, I
came-
feel like everybody has like their own like favorite artist, and I think so many times like people like critique their favorite artists like whatever people think. So they'll be like, oh, they merely made like Meek Mill's. I feel like a lot of people really like Meek Mill. He got into the beef with Drake, and all of a sudden,
They
nobody
switch
listened to Meek
sides.
Mill.
Okay.
And that one little album that he dropped in that little like intermission period when he was beefing with Drake was fire.
I ain't like that.
It was like a mixtape. You didn't like that? It was fire.
What you talking about? DC? What's that?
No, not
What's the
DC4.
cover look like?
Orange.
What the cover look like?
It's orange.
The mugshot on it, right?
Yeah, it's orange with the
That's
mugshot on it.
DC4, right?
Is it?
What is it?
It may be Dream Chasers
I know what
4.
you're
I don't
talking
know.
about. I don't
But it was
know.
fire though.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Meek
That
fan.
album, I ain't like that album.
I kind of like Meek as an artist.
Bless
Yeah, bless you.
Yeah, I like Meek as an artist, but
Yeah.
his latest shit, his newest album, I liked it. When 1942 flows,
yeah.
that shit was fire. Most definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
Again, I cannot relate.
you,
Sorry.
So what you listening to, Nick?
Right now, I'm listening to Cardi B
For real, are you?
and Team Eastside.
I feel
Welcome
like-
to our side.
Look
I'm
at
so
her.
happy that y'all got that
Looking
on
right
Apple
into the
Music.
car, looking right into the camera.
So I want y'all to know that Apple Music, if you see this, or Webby, if you see this, can y'all please put Savage Life on there? I've been begging y'all for years. And I may be the only person that want to listen to this,
Man.
but I am so ready for this song to be on Apple
Do they have
Music,
Boosie the double
Spotify,
disc
or
on there?
something like that. I'm so excited. I wish you guys would please put that on there. Thank you.
Where Webby at?
where is he?
I
At?
Yeah,
follow-
you might have to find Webby
I've
first.
been tweeting him too. He on Twitter.
He got a Twitter.
Yeah, I follow him on Twitter.
That's
And
amazing to me.
I've been tweeting him just for this purpose
Do he
because
tweet like he talk?
he don't really tweet that much. He really been trying to sign artists and stuff
For
though.
real?
I don't know like
Okay.
how serious it is, but he's like been
Gotcha.
putting the number like send your music
Yeah.
links to this or whatever. So I've been trying to tell some of my friends about it that's into music, and
Mess
I'm
with
like,
it.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's some good exposure to be with Webby, with Savage Life. It's like, no. You just never know who you can run into, though, serious. You don't have to sign to him, though, but I'm just saying.
Got you.
Right. Anything is possible.
Yeah, definitely.
A lot
Who else
can
am I
happen.
listening to? I tried to listen to J. Cole. I didn't get all the way through it. I haven't, like, sat down long enough to listen to it.
Kids
but I
on
like
drugs.
Photograph.
Yeah.
I like
that
that.
song.
What's it called? Window pane? Or
Yeah.
something? That shit is cold. Like,
This is definitely like the J. Cole I've been looking for. Like, so many people gave me so much trash because I ain't like the last two J. Cole albums. And I just feel like as an artist, I wanted to see him like involved. You
So
get
who
what
is
I'm
this,
saying?
like, Dreamville? Dreamville, Cashville. That's what I was not trying to say. This is like Dreamville, J. Cole, is what I'm trying to say.
No, it's more energetic J. Cole, so I'll take it almost back to like Friday like Night Lights.
Okay.
Like his
Yeah.
first couple mixtapes. Because
he got more high tempo.
Yeah. And I mean, I definitely mess with like the songs that he have dropped in between them, but now I definitely feel like he just, stepped out of his zone and did something like a little bit different from what he used to doing.
Yeah.
So it's
like
a fire
pick better
album. to me.
beats. That's definitely what he
Mel
did.
don't listen to the CD enough because
Yeah.
somebody tweeted like why J. Cole didn't have any features on his album. He tweeted back like he
need 'em.
said it in the first song.
Yeah, you don't
He
need it.
did.
I know he
Yeah,
did,
don't
but
need
people don't be listening to that because people don't listen to music. They just listen to music.
I mean, like, shit. Just look, nigga. Like,
Read.
yeah,
It's
click
right
play,
there.
and it's right there.
Yeah.
He say I don't do features because niggas ain't on my level. Basically,
He said they wasn't worthy. That's what he said.
Same
Not
shit,
level. He
different
said
toy.
worthy.
So where do y'all put J. Cole at?
Ooh, good question.
I can't answer that because I haven't like literally listened to him enough to know where I would put him. I listen to his music, but I've never like thought about like J. Cole. Like, dang, he a really great artist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I've never done that. So
Gotcha.
where do you put him?
To me, he is not in my top 5.
Okay.
You know, I hope a J. Cole fan ain't standing outside the door and, you know, hit me over the head. But, you know, I feel like
They
he's
like
a great artist.
Beyonce fans, damn.
Man, they are, man.
It's Beyonce fans, Nicki Minaj fans, and then
J. Cole fans, yeah. Yeah, to me, I put Kendrick over J. Cole simply for the fact I feel like sometimes it's not about the content that you rap about. It's about, like, how you do the content. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could take somebody, like I said, Fab, right? Fab is not a super deep philosopher, you know, person that's going to rap about something really deep. But, like, how he put his, you know, metaphors together and everything like that, it's pretty damn good. J. Cole, you know, he's a really good artist and he have a good message, but, you know,
He just put everything up in the forefront.
yeah, he doesn't give me that same kind of like, woo, like, you know, when you catch a line and you finally put it together, like, you know, some other artists like Kendrick. Kendrick is pretty good at that. Pusha T is really good at that. So stuff like that.
I feel like they don't market him enough. Pusha T. Back on him.
I feel like Pusha T is like right where you want to be.
Yeah.
Now he is, but I'm saying like as far as his music career, but he used his music career to do a bigger platform.
Yeah, I
because
think
like he
more
went
of
to
an
the White
influencer.
House and
he more of an
He is in
influencer.
control of his marketing right
Yeah.
now. Because he like what he the vice
the
president.
no, he the
president, right?
Yeah, he the president
President
of
of good music now.
good music.
So he behind the buttons, you know.
Yeah.
But Pusha T is like, I think he like that low in the cut type. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, when I hit you, I'm gonna hit you with it. Like, I don't gotta be all in the scenes type shit.
Yeah.
Pusha T just made me think about Jadakiss. And Jadakiss made me think about when you were talking about Fab. And what do you think about that Freddie versus Jason album? Even though this is okay.
Whoa, that shit.
Trash.
Yeah, that shit was garbage.
I'm so sick they made us wait that long. Like
Man,
that long.
That shit sound like it was recorded in 2009.
Yeah.
And it probably was
It
when they were
was.
doing all those they were doing all those remixes together, and that's when I thought they was gonna make one. And I'm like, dang, they a great duo. They need to make a mixtape. No, they didn't. They waited years, years. Like, what took y'all that long to make it? Like, nobody want to see y'all together no more.
They said they had a lot of copyright problems.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But still, they could have kept that.
Yeah, they could have
shit
definitely kept that.
Boy. That shit was dumpster juice.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they dropped it on Thanksgiving.
I was upset. And the cover was fire.
Yeah. I'm like,
It
oh.
was literally fire
Yeah,
on the
it was
cover.
literally fire.
They had great marketing.
That art was
pictures-
great.
What? The pictures that they were uploading from, like, parties and stuff was hype. I'm like, oh, this gonna be lit.
Too
No,
crazy.
was not.
I'm upset about that. So, yeah, we gonna, you got any shout outs you want to do?
Any shout outs?
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out your posse or something, you know?
No.
My posse's on Broadway.
No, I do got a couple shout outs. Shout out to Bobby.
Okay.
If you don't know.
Okay.
Shout out to them.
That's my man's Justin Bobby and Snow's clothing line. Check them out. I feel like it's a really great. They have a really great fashion sense about the clothing line.
What's the social media?
I believe it's just at Bobby BOVVY.
Okay.
Yeah, follow him. I was gonna say .com.
Are they using an O or a zero? Because I know they like to use zeros, like Snow.
Typing in twice. Typing in one time with an O, one time with a zero. You let me know. If you find it, you find it. And I mean, shout out to everybody out there that is looking to start a business, just trying to do something positive and, you know, make a change here in Detroit. Because one thing, I know we got to go, but one thing real quick, Detroit is lit.
It
You
is.
know, you travel to a lot of other cities and everybody like, oh, I want to move out of Detroit. Ain't nothing here in Detroit.
Hell
There's
no.
a lot of here in Detroit. Only thing is that you got to mine and you got to dig for it.
Yeah.
Like, you go to any other city, we got a really nice skyline. We got water. You know, that's like a major thing in a lot of cities. Now we have all three of our sports teams downtown. And, you know, a lot of people don't realize that Detroit is like a fast growing city. And it's like one of the top cities for like tourism, for bars.
Right.
That's true. And
So-
I think people just more so think about the neighborhood and stuff that they lived in or the
Man.
experiences, because it's like
Yeah.
it's not too much to do, but it is stuff to do, like different
gotta
stuff.
make
Like
it.
art exhibits and stuff like that. But like our night scenes aren't that popping. It's probably like 2 or 3 clubs that's open. Everything moved to the strip club.
Eastside got to do something.
Oh,
y'all got to do a couple events.
Don't worry.
I know y'all cooking.
Cooking.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
We cooking like a stir fry.
Okay.
With the wok. Yeah. You know you cooking stir fry for real. You got a wok. Niggas ain't got no woks in the crib.
Hell no.
You got any shout outs, Mel? Oh wait, are you done with your shout outs, Audie?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, thank you God.
No, I just want to give a shout out to our guests for coming through. All these Boaz
sure.
once
Definitely,
again.
thank you.
For sure.
And shout out to Off the Muscle for the visual. Holla at them. They always catch a good side. Because I feel like I'm profiling right now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You
got this headband
on the headband. I'm Syracuse Mellow. I'm going for 80.
You change your name every week. Every week.
I gotta stay consistent.
Are you done with your shout outs? I would like to thank my mama. Hey,
Mama! Shout out to the mamas, because our mama gonna watch this. I ain't showing my mama none of our YouTube episodes, but I'm gonna send her this one.
Okay.
And even, you make sure you send it to mama. We gonna make our mamas proud.
Okay. That was a great video. Great video. Well, we talked about that before, but that was a great video.
We should remake our video. My mama cool. Your mama cool.
Y'all should have a mama's podcast. A mama episode.
No, I don't want to hear what my mama got to say. She gonna be like, these lazy motherfuckers.
I would never say that, Mom. Hey. I kind of wish my uncles were here to be on this podcast. They have some really great stories. But that's neither here nor there. I would like to thank hashtag Eastside and AUDY for coming through. Thank you
and
so
thank y'all for inviting me.
Thank you so much.
I almost ain't make it.
Oh my God.
Thank God you made it.
Oh, you talking about from Miami. I'm like, excuse me? We
are also on the east side. So
I think me and AUDY friendship probably would have been on the rocks then.
Oh, nah.
I thought he was talking about something else and not Miami.
No, not that.
Because we've been friends since 7th grade. That's been a long time, but we're not going to tell our ages. Not going to tell our ages.
I did the math, like how long we'd have been out of high school. Boy, oh boy.
Reunion time is coming.
Nope.
Speaking of reunion, I'm in the 2008 reunion group, and I don't know if they know this. What's up, fam? I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be at the reunion. They gonna be like, who invited you? The group invited me. I know y'all knew I was there.
You gotta go there and just be drunk as nigga there.
Man, I can't wait for the reunion.
I can't wait for the reunion either. I wish they would have went through with the cruise. But let me finish with my shout outs. I think I was done. Shout out to my friends. Shout out to everybody that listened. I would like to thank you so much for our new listeners, people who have been listening. If you have feedback, always let us know, whether it be something that we need to change, something that you didn't like, let us know. We're open to it. We're not punks.
We ain't no hoes.
But thank you so much. Shout out to Audio Wave. Shout out to Courtney for always being there.
Happy birthday.
And doing the engineer. Shout out to JG because he gonna be like, dang, I don't be engineering. You do. Thanks, JG.
Stay black. Stay blessed.
And we out.
I guess the east side, ain't it?